if I actually opened up an envelope and got that invitation, I'll be curious. But the shit that plays out, no, sir. You want to know why? Because somebody would have been died.
Oh, absolutely.
Fucking with me.
Absolutely.
Somebody would have been died.
I really think somebody should have died. But we're going to talk about that later on.
What up, people? Welcome to Back to the Classics. We're back with another one. The cinematic movie podcast that takes you back to the iconic films of 20 years ago. I am your guy, Jay Alonzo. What's going on with you? And with me today is a dear friend of mine. I've known this cat so damn long. It's funny, everybody I have on my show, I literally have like a legit friendship with them. So it's like, when I tell you I know people from
that's because
10 years back, 15 years back.
It's real.
It's real. I have friends. I have really good friends and who want to be a part of this ever-growing movement. The Cinefolks, I love y'all. You guys keep me going. And what better way to do this weird-ass movie with the upcoming Legend of Las Vegas. Let's get that out there first.
That's big.
Because you've been doing it for a minute. You feel what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
You've been doing it for a minute.
About as long as we've been friends.
About as long as we've been friends. Absolutely. Even prior to, because I think when we met, you already had a two or three mixtapes ready to go that I could just throw on a CD player. And my
I had a double disc collection.
Yeah. Bro, I had a Honda Civic, a blue Honda Civic that my boy gave to me because he got to know another car. We called it Blue Magic.
That's live.
And
that was before American Gangster.
And I'll get to that in a second because the car was fucked up. Y'all make some noise for my guy, writer, rapper, entertainer,
weed connoisseur, jack of all trades. And he got dreads. Make some noise for my guy, Nitty G. What's going on, man? What's good, fam? I'm glad to be in the building, man.
Finally, dog. What's up?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I was lightweight sour. I was kind of salty. I ain't gonna lie, because I really wanted New Jack City.
Oh man, let me tell you something. When I had announced that New Jack City was gonna be the one that won the actual poll, my line was livid. Like, yo, so is
unanimous?
Is New Jack open or like?
When I got to it, it was already snatched. When I got,
bruh, I had to like technically a double book, or not double book, but move other people because other people wanted New Jack City. They wanted that slide. I'm like, dog, listen, man, I couldn't do it. So, but shout out to Hollywood Kev for that.
Kev held you down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm lightweight, not even lightweight, high key. I'm glad I got this movie because this is only my second time seeing this movie, bro.
Right.
First time was when it came out. I ain't watched it since. I watched it last night, and I forgot, number one, how dope the movie was.
It's a movie that when you first watch it, obviously, when it came out, we were younger. So
right.
My mom had it, and we're already going to the movie. I want to know about you, goddammit, but I'm going to say this real quick. It's a movie that came out that when we were younger, my mom's had it. I watched it with it, and I didn't really get it. I mean, I got it. But it was.
But you didn't appreciate it.
I didn't appreciate it for what it was.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And this is definitely a movie that I watch probably once every like 10 years. Let's be real. So, yeah. But before we get into that, let's introduce the Cinefolks to Nitty G. So, first and foremost, how'd you get to start?
In music, man.
Well, you do so damn much.
I do a lot.
Yeah.
I do a lot. But music. I was always into music, man. So when I started rapping, it really just kind of made sense because I was already playing instruments. It was kind of like what Hitman said when he was on The Noise.
Okay.
I was kind of already playing instruments. I was kind of already around cats who was making music.
Right.
So it was a natural gravitation. You feel me? And then rap is so competitive, bro. It just kind of feeds that hunger a nigga got to be in a competitive sport. Right. Not everybody's 6'2", you feel me, with a sweet jumper. You feel me?
Exactly.
I can't really jam it on LeBron. So, I got a limit. There's a ceiling. I got a glass ceiling.
Bro, I can't play basketball at all. Like I'm the kind of dude to where I can dribble, make it look real dope. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like putting the ball in the hoop, forget it.
You just throw the dimes. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Dribble and throw the dimes, and you Gucci.
Yo, feed me the rock. Like, nah, bro.
Nah, fam.
Not to mention I'm short too, so it's like, why would I even try? You know what I mean?
All that shit's getting swatted. All that shit's getting rejected.
Yeah.
But rap, bro, anybody can rap. Kendrick's out here 5'1", bro, killing shit.
Killing shit.
You feel me?
Killing shit. Is he 5'1"?
No, bro. I mean, he's like 5'7". He's like my height.
No, he's like 5'5".
5'5"?
Easy
Okay.
5'5".
Okay. I got him by 2 inches, bro.
Yeah.
I feel accomplished.
Right.
But you feel me? Rap is just that. It's that kind of beast, man. And then when you get into it, at the time I had got into it, we're talking about 99, early 2000s. It was a different space. It was a way different space than it is right now. So cats, you couldn't come out at that time and say, I'm a rapper. And cats be like, oh, that's dope. You say, I'm a rapper. Cats gonna say, spit something.
Right.
And then they're gonna tell you if you're a rapper or not.
And it's funny because, you know, for those who follow my my Snapchat, I posted recently. Well, no, it was actually a while back. We went to you had a battle at Beauty Bar.
Yeah, that was it.
Right.
April.
Maybe back in April, right? Mm-hmm. I caught that, and it was a thing to where, you know, you look at it like, all right, so you have cats up there who gonna likely spit something that was written, you know, or you know, a verse from an old song, whatever the fuck. But I thought it was interesting because when you got up there and you spit some shit that I really hadn't heard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was interesting because it was another cat that went before you. I can't think of his name, but a cat that went before you, his sounded like it was pretty authentic, you know. But a lot of these other dudes out here, when they get on the mic, when they're trying to do their thing, you got your mans pretty much spitting your lyrics behind you.
True story.
Letting you know, like, bro, this isn't.
True story. There was a cat in there. I'm not gonna say his name. Y'all can do the research. There was a cat in there who actually won another king of the city.
Right.
Won the shit.
Right.
When this nigga spit first round, it was the winning round from the last shit that the nigga did. It was the exact
recycled verses, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was that kind of environment, man. But my whole MO is really, if I know cats are coming, I just gotta. It's just how I move. I gotta do it a certain way. If I know cats are coming, that I know, I'm not gonna spit you the same shit that I spit on the song or that I spit in the cipher with so and so. I'm not gonna do it. One, because I got cats here who came to see me, and I'm not gonna give them something they've already seen.
Right.
Two, I'm really coming to beast. So on GP, I just gotta create something new because I'm trying to top the shit I did last time to top these niggas.
So let me ask you this. All right, so based off of that whole analogy you just gave just now, give me your current view of hip hop today. Now, I asked the same question to Omeezy a couple weeks back. Shout out to Omeezy. And, you know, because he's a DJ, a very popular one at that, you know, he got to keep it PC. But with you as an MC, I wanted to get your honest opinion about the current state of hip hop. Now, that would include the Kendricks, the Coles, you know.
Everybody, the whole nine.
But let's not forget there's the Uzi Verts are out there, the Yachty's are out there, the Kodak Blacks are out there. You know, so give me Nitty G's view of the phenomenon that has now surpassed everything in music. Hip hop is the number one thing.
Absolutely. The
that
world
people-
loves it, bro.
The world loves.
The
you know
world
what I'm saying?
loves the culture, bro. They
It's the
love what we
culture,
do.
exactly.
They love how we move, how we walk, how we talk. They love all that. I'm going to tell you this, right? Because I started playing the guitar, right? I've been playing the guitar for over a year now. I'm surprisingly dope, right? But
I'm surprisingly dope.
I'm surprisingly dope for a year in, right? But doing that, it's exposed me to a lot of different types of music that I wasn't really hearing. I was a hip hop head, bro. Hip hop, R&B, and that's really what my playlist consisted of.
Right.
It opened up to a lot of blues, a lot of funk, a lot of jazz, a lot of rock since I started playing the guitar, right? So I look at hip hop different, actually, right? Now when I look at hip hop, what I appreciate about people who play instruments, right, is there's a certain skill set that you have, that you have to come with. To say and not throw cheap shots, in rap, you can kind of swag your way to success.
Right.
Rap is so subjective that someone could bring, you said don't be PC. We're gonna say Lil Yachty and Uzi Vert. We're gonna throw some names out there.
Yeah.
Rap is Joe Budden would be proud, nigga.
Right.
Rap is so subjective. You could have a cat tell you Lil Uzi is trash. You could have another cat tell you Lil Uzi is the GOAT. Mm-hmm. And neither one of the niggas be wrong. Because it's so subjective. Like what's the measuring stick? What are you going off of? Who's to say? It's all opinion. Whereas an instrumentalist, a person who plays an instrument, a musician, you got to come with a certain skill set. If I play a rock song for you or a blues song, you may say, I don't like that song. That is subjective, right? But you can't say that person can't play that song. You can either play it, you either got the chops to do it or you don't. In hip hop, it's completely different. You can make an ad lib and blow off a smooth ad lib. So for me, it's kind of like you have cats like Kendrick, J. Cole, Chance the Rapper. You got Logic. You got a lot of dope cats that spit and they spit bars and they're lyricists. Then you got other cats who'll tell you that they don't do hip hop at all and they're not rappers. Yet they got songs that are top 40 rapping.
Right.
This shit's kind of confusing, right? But to me, I look at it like Uncle Snoop said, right? It's kind of like hip hop is supposed to be inclusive.
Right.
It's supposed to be for everybody. You feel me? When hip hop was really jumping off, when rap was really starting out, turntables was instruments. Because cats couldn't afford instruments. They was making shit off turntables. You feel me? Mm-hmm. The rapper, the MC was basically the hype man. Mm-hmm. You feel me? The DJ was the star. You feel me? So you had cats, all they really had was a beat, a break beat. They could scratch something. Nigga, somebody could beatbox, and nigga, they could spit bars. You feel me? It's the music of the culture. It's the music of the struggle. Right. You feel me what I'm saying? So when I hear cats that I don't necessarily like lyrically, I think to myself, one, it doesn't take away from how creative this nigga actually is. Whether I think he's a good rapper or not. Or not. Right? Because I can hear a nigga that's not a good rapper and I still vibe to that song. Like, oh, that shit bumps. I fuck with it. You feel me? It's that kind of genre, it's that kind of feel. So I like to have a wide variety in my playlist. I'm not gonna lie, I got some Lil Uzi Vert in my playlist.
Wow, that's a very honest. It's a very honest answer. Actually,
Swear to God,
I like that.
I swear to God, the nigga's not. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that the nigga's gonna spit a fire 16. But then I got some heavy hitters. I got Crooked Eye in my playlist. I got Budden in my playlist. You feel me? I'm just naming off Slaughterhouse and shit. But,
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But no, man, it's a good variety. So right now, I feel like hip hop is actually in a better place than a lot of people give it credit for. Because where you have a lot of stuff that's kind of sliding in that wouldn't have made the cut in, say, the early 2000s, the internet's made it so the door's open to everybody.
Word.
So even if you don't have the lyrical chops, you can have the personality, you can have the brand and the marketing and the social media.
Exactly.
You feel me? The producer, the ad-libs, and you could be on.
So before we get into the movie, you know, and let the folks know we are working on something.
Absolutely.
Something big.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Something big.
A couple things.
Something huge for the Beat Network lovers, and we love y'all just as much, so we're going to keep this content rolling for y'all. Now, before we get into this movie, I got to ask, in your fantasy world, if there was a movie, a popular movie you can do the theme song for, what would that be?
James Bond.
What? I was thinking it.
Wait, we here. We here. Yeah,
we there. I was thinking like Idris Elba's James Bond.
I promise you, bro, if Idris Elba is not James Bond, I'm a riot, bro. I'm going to be a one-man riot.
It's time for a black Bond.
I think so.
It really is time to really
and
show.
He's the one to do it.
He's the one to do. Who else is going to do that?
Young Denzel.
No, but Denzel ain't. He ain't British. Idris is British. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this thing, man. First of all, plug yourself. Let the people know where they can find you.
Absolutely, man. Find your boy at Nitty Official. Bro, that's all social media. Los has it. That's all social media. IG, Snapchat, Nitty Official, Twitter. That's really where I'm at. I'm really in the Twitterverse. The Twitterverse is popping. The Twitterverse.
You tweet heavy.
I tweet heavy.
Okay.
I tweet heavy. I'm lurking heavy too. I'm lurking more than I'm tweeting. But no, I got
Gotcha.
my eyes out. I be seeing what's be going on.
I'm well aware.
You feel me? I'm in the know.
nigga's
Believe
woke.
I'm in the know. You feel me? It's
All right.
always crazy because Twitter will tell you. Twitter tells me the news before the news tells me, fam.
Oh, yeah.
Like social media is constant. It's going right
That's
now. bro.
CNN all day.
You feel me?
Let you know exactly what's going on.
CNN is getting clips from niggas that's on social media when this shit happens. You feel me? I be
Who are
seeing,
there likely when it happens?
I be seeing it pop off. Cats will have they'll be recording whatever cop showing out that week or whatever. And CNN will be hitting them up. Can we use this footage? Is that okay? Asking for permission.
Is this cool?
Is this cool if we use this footage?
We'll see you in chat. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Nah, you good. You feel me? So that's really where it's happening, bro.
All right, so let's do this thing, man. So 2-minute drill. You know how we get down on 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
All right. So let me go and get this clock ready. You know, and you know the last few guests on the show when they faced me in 2-minute drill. 2-minute drill is something that I've worked hard to try to master.
You've got it down.
I've really got it down.
You have the most practice.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking for those questions. I'm looking for those questions that really is gonna, like, damn, I didn't even catch that. What is that? You know, because the point is, you got to watch the movie,
Yes.
and pick up on these little things. You know, what I'm
It's
saying?
intricacies.
So let me go ahead and get this clock going for you. 2-minute drill with Nitty G. Starting now. All right. What is the address of the Van Orton building?
Fuck.
I'm coming out the gate, baby. I'm shooting.
You came out hard. 90210.
No.
I don't have the address, bro. I
3,
ain't gonna lie to you.
2, 1. It's a 207 Sansom Street.
Goddamn.
What you got?
What is the name of the manager at the restaurant that gets rid of old girl when she spills the drink on?
Oh damn. Okay, he was boring, so I really didn't even catch his name. But I'm gonna just shoot a shot and say Luis.
Truth, I can't tell you if you're wrong or not. But I knew you didn't have the answer. I knew you didn't have the answers, Jay.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Nicholas' birthday coincides with what tragic event in his life?
When his father committed suicide.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Gang.
Gang. Whole bunch of gang shit.
What you got for me?
Okay, my brain fart.
Yeah,
Okay.
40 seconds.
Okay. How much money does Michael Douglas offer the niggas in the cafe to take him back home?
Was it like $1,000?
Yeah.
It was $1,000?
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay.
I'm in there. All right.
Okay.
We got 25 seconds. Okay. What was the message on the check at the restaurant?
Don't let her get away.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We got 11 seconds. Hit me with something. Otherwise, you win this bitch.
Who was the first person that Michael Douglas thought died in the movie?
Shit. Shit. Okay. So who was it?
I believe it was, I hope I'm not fucking wrong. I believe it was the dude that got shot when he put the gun to old girl head near the end of the joint. When they had started busting and he found Christine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, then, fuck it. Quick bonus question. What does CRS stand for?
Consumer Recreation Services.
Okay.
Yeah. Or cable repair services, depending on
Who talking?
Who's talking.
If you don't know what we're taking it back to, it's 1997. It's September of 97.
Believe it.
And we're going back to the Michael Douglas, Sean Penn, David Fincher helmed psychological thrill ride, The Game.
Mind you, this boy said Michael Douglas, David Fincher, and Sean Penn.
Yep.
It's a goddamn classic.
Yep, it's a movement. Original release date, September 12th, 1997. Shares opening weekend with nothing. I think it opened like on a Wednesday. But I think the weekend that it opened up is going to be next week's movie topic on the show. So I'm not going to get into it.
Okay.
But production budget, $48 million with a box office total of $109.4 million. So it made some bread back.
It did. Okay, let me ask you this though: for a movie like that, right? Most of that, where do you think most of that cash went to pay Michael Douglas?
I'm not gonna flex that he didn't have a nice little lump sum.
Yeah,
but as far as
because I don't think you need that kind of budget for that movie. Really.
Well, that at the same time, I remember when the movie was coming out, and it didn't have a whole lot of promo. I mean, we knew it was coming, but it wasn't like big.
It isn't like how
promo.
movies do now.
Like now, especially for a David Fincher directed movie.
Right. Exactly.
So at that time, Fincher, who's fresh off of Seven at the time,
another good movie,
another great movie, he went into this. So this movie currently holds a 72% on Rotten Tomatoes. Is that fair?
I say that's pretty accurate.
Okay.
I say that's pretty goddamn accurate.
You wouldn't change it?
I wouldn't change it, bro. I would. Here's the thing: it's a great movie. It has its flaws. That's why I feel like that's a fair number. You got to knock it a little bit because we're gonna get into where it kind of loses me at some places. But it's a great movie and it's a thriller, bro. It's one of Michael Douglas's best performances, I think. It's at least to me in his top 3 movies.
Okay. All right. So top 3 Michael Douglas movies. Go.
This, Basic Instincts, Fatal Attraction.
No Wall Street.
On the best Michael Douglas movies, I'm gonna say No Wall Street. It's up there, but on the top 3.
But Greed is good. Mini G.
You're not lying.
Greed is good.
This is facts. Is it me or is it? He's always kind of like the corporate business guy.
I think Michael Douglas is almost like the epitome of a typecasting because you've never, outside of a few roles, he's never really played a guy that wasn't successful.
This is truth. He's almost like when Martin Lawrence went on that spree where he was just a police officer.
Just a cop. Yeah.
I'm just being a cop from now on in every movie.
Like, why?
Michael Douglas, he's an investment banker or he's somebody switching stocks. He believe his character has stocks in
high
something.
profile cop.
Absolutely.
I mean, a guy that's pretty much
well off.
Well, I mean, listen, Michael Douglas in Falling Down. When I saw that movie, I was like, okay, he's had some hard times.
Rare occurrence.
Falling Down is a movie that still disturbs me to this day. And it's really about a dude who just had a fucked up day.
That's what low key makes it a great movie though.
Exactly.
Because nigga, that could be anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think I'm jumping? I'm crossing over right now. I'm a hop subject. Do you think Michael Douglas could be the Joker?
No, too old. Too old.
Too old to be a Joker?
Yeah. Plus, he's very monotone when he talks. So I don't see Michael Douglas in his weird halfway deep voice.
I can see that.
Hitting you with the Joker laugh.
I see what you're saying.
But then this dude,
his face makes me see the Joker.
Yeah.
No diss.
Yeah. So we have Michael Douglas. He's playing Nicholas Van Orton. He's a wealthy.
If you can't tell by the name, he's an asshole.
He's a dick, like you won't believe. He plays an investment banker. He's estranged, if you will, from his
wife,
ex-wife, and his little brother as well. Conrad,
Sean
played by
Penn.
Sean Penn. Played brilliantly, even though he's barely in it, but still,
he makes use of the little time he gets.
But he's gone through this life to where he's haunted by seeing his father commit suicide.
Yeah,
right. Which I
understand
imagine for anybody that's gonna fuck you up.
That'd be the normal reaction.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like smitten if I just happened to catch that. But which is funny because he committed suicide on his birthday.
Right, that's what's crazy.
So really, he's kind of forced with this haunting, feeling like, his birthday is almost cursed in a sense.
Right.
Because he always thinks about his pops and him taking that leap. That's a big ass house. And I think his pops fell for a minute.
Yeah,
so,
on me.
He had time to really think about shit.
Cool while.
But,
you got to think that you have second thoughts halfway down that far.
Oh, yeah. You honestly be like, all right.
Like, I might have jumped the gun on this one.
I could have just cut myself, see what happens. And there's no shade to anybody with suicidal
not at
issues.
all. Not at all.
Please seek help if you can. But if we're judging shitty off a movie, yeah. But anyway, It is now his birthday, and he meets up with his brother, Sean Penn, Conrad, and he gives him this envelope. And this envelope, as mysterious as it even looks, it's just like, and all he tells you is, call them.
Very intriguing.
They'll make your life fun.
You got me. I'm interested.
And I'm like, so is it strippers coming? Is it, a lot of food?
Whose line is this?
Like, whose line am I banging right now?
Is this the Wee Man's? Like,
you know what I'm saying? But CRS, give me anything. So, but the movie does play out to where, you do see Michael Douglas, and he's basically, like you said, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
He's very bitter towards a lot of people. It feels like he's only living to work. You know what I'm saying? And the way he treats the secretary is like, yeah, no.
Don't care.
I don't like her.
Right, basically.
Yeah. So it's almost like you kind of deserve the bullshit that's coming your way.
This is true. And at this point, some bullshit is coming. Mm-hmm. The scene is set, right? Mm-hmm. You got this mysterious envelope. Something bad is going to happen. You don't know. It's almost like, as much as an asshole he was, I didn't think he deserved everything that played out. At the end of the movie, I'm kind of on this nigga's side, and I'm waiting for him to get revenge.
All right, so he said, so Conrad said it's a game. It's a basic voucher for the game, which is funny because this is like a gift certificate to play this game.
Yeah.
How much does this game actually cost to play?
That's a good answer. Well, apparently near the realm of $48 million.
48 M's.
But it's a lot of people on staff, bro. It's a lot of people on payroll. A lot of people
to play this game with you.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right, got you. So, and to set up certain shit, like, yeah, so. But Conrad pretty much promises, his name is Nicholas, promises Nick or Nikki, this is going to change his life.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree that did happen.
Okay, so Nick has his thoughts and all that jibber jabber, but I'm gonna skip for a little bit. He actually goes to the CRS building, to really see what's what.
Well, who is CRS?
And what I thought was crazy about this particular part is that the dude that he's there to meet up with, as far as to give him the rundown of what it is, right? I believe the actor's name is James Rebhorn, something like that. Something like that. But he meets up with Nicholas, gives him the rundown, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember this dude. I remember this part. Mind you, I haven't seen this movie in over 10 years. Yeah. So it was like, I remember this part. It didn't even click until way later, like, oh, he's a fucking actor. That's crazy.
That's the guy. He's
what I'm saying? And we're really gonna be jumping around for this movie. So,
but this is my thing though. I like how he goes to CRS to see what it's all about, and leaves with no information.
Zero. But
at the end of the day,
but sat there for hours.
Now, okay, since we're here. This is one gripe I got with the movie. This is a small gripe, but this is just a character flaw right here. We've established at this point he's an asshole. Van Orton is an asshole. Yeah. He's a dick.
He's a rich dick.
But for some reason...
Hashtag rich dick.
Hashtag rich dick. But for some reason, he spends his entire day with these people doing a bunch of tests and examinations, and in the end, gets no result. Spends the whole day there, makes it clear he doesn't want to, but for some reason, does it. Because the plot requires it. But minor flaw. We're going to keep it going.
But you know what? I feel like, kind of jumping off what you said, like, you can tell they got him there for those weird tests and physical examinations. They want to make sure, well, what can you actually survive when we put you through this?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
How far can we push you?
How far can we push you?
Right.
As far as like, do you feel angry or do you feel guilty when you masturbate? I'm like, what kind of question is that, dude?
I know, like, what are you? You're getting in my psyche now.
Like, bro, that's kind of personal.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
I just met you, fam.
But they really want to see like how far they can actually push you, and you figure that out as the movie like progresses. But another thing I thought was crazy, he has fellow bankers at his thing who've done the game,
right?
And speak highly of it. Like, listen, it changed my fucking life, man.
They talk very highly of it. Like, it was a positive experience. Mind you, still gave him no information.
Still tell you what it is. But like, listen, if you do it, I'm telling you, man.
You're going to like it.
It's dope. Bitches gonna love you. It's all kind of crazy shit. You the man out here.
It's gonna change your life.
But I found that funny, and then another thing I found funny is that when he went through the whole thing, he did the examination, he did the physical stuff and all that. He gets a phone call saying he didn't pass.
Yeah, you got rejected.
You got rejected. So I thought that was so interesting because it either makes him in his psyche believe, oh, well, they ain't fucking, you know it.
Right.
And then when you get home, it's a dead clown toy outside your house.
It's Saw, like the Saw clown just got left in front of your house. It was really the pump fake. That's what they did.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you got the clown.
Nah, we cool.
We cool on you.
We on your ass tomorrow,
And then
boy.
when you get home, we own you.
We on your ass tomorrow, boy. But in the scene, he does come home. He sees the coach. He sees the clown outside, and the clown. First of all, I don't like clowns. Shout out to him.
You don't like? Are you gonna see it?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Hell
but you
yeah.
don't like clowns though.
Yeah, but I like being scared, so it's all good.
Okay, I dig it.
But he brings the clown into the house. The clown has a key in his mouth.
Yes.
And then, of course, throughout the movie, you start learning about these keys. You know what I'm saying? You never know what they're going to open or when to even open them or where the keys even are.
Right.
But when you got them, just keep your eyes open.
More mystery, more
shit.
intrigue.
But the TV thing. The TV thing I thought was interesting because, like, you mean to tell me you got the newscaster who's also in on this shit?
You know, how much are you paying this nigga?
Like, how much you pay? Like
Because your TV is on this channel, so
Right.
obviously you watch this.
and he's saying, like, niggas don't do that. Like, am I tripping? Like,
Is that nigga talking to me?
Like, I'm not
the
tripping.
nigga in the TV?
But then you literally got the newscaster up on games. He's on it.
He's in on it.
He's in on it. So that part made it very eerie
Yeah.
because now you wonder, like, dude, what is getting ready to happen?
Now I wonder how far is this scope if you got him in on it. Who else is in on it? I'm thinking about my housekeeper at that time. That's who he didn't question through the joint.
The whole time.
The whole time was the
whole
housekeeper.
time.
I'm questioning her off top.
But then you have this thing to where, like, once the clown was there, the game has begun.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah, the game was so at this point now he's the business, his reputation, finances, safety, all that shit is officially at risk.
Everything's going
Right.
down. Everything's faltering.
And so let's talk about when he meets Christine, played by Deborah Kara Unger.
Deborah Kara Unger.
If I'm saying her name right. Yeah, Deborah Kara Unger. Yeah. See, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
You know.
So
We research.
Yeah. Wikipedia's everything. But we meet her in a very interesting way because she spills that wine on him.
Yeah.
Wine. Right?
She spilled one on him.
And you would think she's a normal Joe. She's not, like, it's crazy how far, like, I need to see the receipt for this game.
I need to see what was the total. What's the bill?
What's the total balance for this shit? Because it's almost like, I feel like a game like this could happen in 2017. With enough bread, you can hire somebody
I think so.
to wake somebody the fuck up. As far as, like, I'm going to put your life through some serious shit.
and change somebody's life. Your birthday next week, let's change your life.
Yeah.
Let's change your life forever. I just thought about something, though. Christine spilled the wine on him. The manager's hyped. He's like, clean out your locker. Get out. Get out.
going.
This is Van Orton. This is
Right.
Mr. Van Orton.
Right.
Pack your
Mr.
shit.
VO.
Pack your shit. Right? So, okay, I'm like, if Christine is how much can I get out of place here? Can I reveal Christine's?
Yeah.
So if Christine is in on it, this means the manager is in on it. Yes? The manager of the restaurant.
I would say so.
A gang of people is in on it.
I would say so. If we're counting all the cast and crew, we're talking about at least for people we see,
Yes.
versus the people just set certain shit up. You know, the crew.
Never mind the people with masks that we don't see. Who knows who they are?
Who they are?
That could be Sean Penn under the mask.
You feel what I'm saying?
You feel?
So we're talking about at least 40 people you got to pay.
a good
Plus,
group.
you got to pay for setup and scene up. And we'll get to that part in a second because there's something about the ending of this movie that just
It rubs you a certain way,
it
don't
rubs
it?
me a certain way. But at this point in the movie, though, Nicholas does believe that Christine is probably in danger because of what he knows is the game, what she probably doesn't know is the game.
Mind you, when she spills the shit on him, the manager kicks her out, and another waiter comes by and just drops a check on his table. Check, sir, and he dips off. This waiter dips off, right? Mind you, Michael Douglas ain't paying for nothing yet. He ain't done. He about to get moved to another table.
Yeah.
So he opens this check. Exactly. He opens this check and he sees a note saying, "Don't let her get away."
Yep.
Christine, the waitress, Christine.
Yep.
So of course he knows he's in the game. He don't know what the fuck is really going on, but he has a note right here that says, "Do not let her get away." So what's my man do? He goes and chases them.
But let me ask you this though, and this is real, okay? So the scene after the dude has the fake heart attack or whatever, and the police make them ride with the ambulance. Like, bro, I don't even know blood like that.
On me.
Why am I
She's
going with
getting
him?
in the ambulance with your wife. I don't even know
I
her.
don't know her.
I don't know none of y'all.
So he makes them ride to what we think is the hospital, and then they get out the car. Next thing you know, every light just shuts off and everybody just takes off running.
Right.
How are you feeling right now? Cause this, not only was it shit just awkward, everybody got ghosts. Even the motherfucker they brought up there who was dying.
If I'm Michael Douglas, I'm
tripping.
Ghost. I'm
outta
Ghost.
there.
I'm tripping heavy, but my legs has got to move at the same time. I ain't got time to sit and try
I
to
am
figure out,
getting ghosts.
register what's going on. I can't do that, bro.
Not to mention, they go through the little elevator thing, which, by the way, old girl does say she has no panties on. So I
She
salute
did
her
say
for
that.
for keeping
Yeah.
it 100.
Keep it 100.
You know what I'm saying?
That keeps the game interesting, too.
Man. So they do the whole elevator bit, and they manage to get off on a floor that's none other than the fucking offices of CRS.
Of course.
Now I'm tripping.
Now I'm super tripping.
Now I'm big tripping now. I'm like, all right, what the fuck is going on, man?
Are you okay? So at this point in the movie, right? If you're Michael Douglas, are you questioning Christine right now?
I would, but not yet, because Christine definitely made it seem like she has no idea what the fuck is going on.
She seems like she's with you in this situation.
and tries to leave you, but you know you're going to follow her
Yes.
straight like that.
But your perception is she did try to leave you. She didn't
Right.
want to talk to you, and then some dude dropped dead, had a heart attack.
Man, look, let me tell you something. You want to know my opinion?
Talk to me.
And there's a reason why I don't think the game starred Chris Tucker, because us in that situation, first of all, being outside of that emergency thing and the lights go black and everybody just gets ghost, including the motherfucker that we brought up there, who we thought died.
Come on now.
So
Red flag.
first red flag there. All right. Like I said, I'm tripping. But if she wants to get this elevator, let's get up out of here. All right, I'm wrong with that. But it's the getting off and realize you're now back in the offices of CRS.
It's a problem.
Now I'm tripping.
I'm tripping right now.
Now I'm tripping because now I'm supposed to. All right, so listen, I'm gonna fuck somebody up. Okay,
Cool. Who here?
I ain't signed up for this crazy shit.
Y'all said I got rejected. I got shit to do.
Why are you playing these games? This is some childish shit.
OB.
Stop. I'm getting very uncomfortable. Stop. Please stop.
I ain't want no parts of
I
this.
want no parts of this right now.
You didn't tell me what I was getting into. Where's the exit?
So if it's me, I'm tripping. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tripping.
I'm bugging right now.
I'm bugging. But eventually we'll skip for a little bit. Conrad catches up with Nick after so much crazy shit has gone down. Right? He's now shook up because he's paid the fee for your birthday present.
Right.
But yet CRS is still tripping with him.
Right. CRS is on your brother too.
So they're on both of y'all now.
You feel me?
So so now you're forced to believe, all right, so what the fuck is CRS?
What is CRS and what is really going on?
Like, is this a mob thing? Or like these are like devils? Like what are we dealing with right now?
Who's the problem right now?
You know what I'm saying? Like, who do we need to talk to, in HR?
Whose number who did you link up with?
Like, let's call him. Let's call him.
Call somebody.
Cause this is just goddamn ridiculous.
I want to
Like,
speak to a supervisor.
Like, yeah, shit is all fun and games until somebody get hurt. And I ain't trying to get hurt. I'm gonna knock one of these bitches out.
And his brother is shook. Conrad is shook.
He's shook right now.
He's shook right now. Keep in mind, Nick he's really just getting into the game.
Right.
He
Exactly.
found the clown. The TV kind of gave him rules, told him to look out for the keys. But really, it really started jumping off for him when everybody dipped on him and the lights went off. Right? So to him, he's still fresh in the game. He don't really know how far this is going to go.
Exactly.
His brother is spooked, shook.
That's what you call good acting.
Right. But his brother is shook to the point where his brother is questioning
His brother?
Yeah. His Conrad is questioning the main character.
He listened with the glove compartment, right?
Yeah, he looks in the
And he
glove
has
compartment.
all them CRS keys and kind of like, oh, you with that shit too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you one of them now.
Okay.
And his brother get ghost on it. His brother dip off on it.
So if me and Los in this situation, I'm like, bruh, you brought these motherfuckers to me.
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know nothing. You brought me a gift certificate.
It's me against the world, bro. What
Now,
you mean?
mind you, this is your blood brother. You grew up with this man's, right? But I saw the newsman is in on the shenanigans. So I don't know. Who else is in on this.
I can't trust nobody right now, bro. So, all right. So, and going back to what you were saying, you can't trust nobody because it's a point to where he goes to Christine's house, which he thought was Christine's house. Turns out that shit is staged.
The house itself is a stage. It's a setup. How's he find out? He goes in the refrigerator. Refrigerator's empty as fuck. Nothing. Not a water bottle. No mayonnaise.
No nothing.
Nothing. Refrigerator empty.
No
right?
bologna, no nothing.
He go open a drawer empty. No socks, no panties, no shirts, no jeans, no nothing. He goes to the bookshelf, people, to grab a book. It's a cutout of a bunch of books. Ain't no books. There's nothing in this house, people.
He should have known better anyway.
He should have known better. Come on, it's the game. It's the game. But here, it gets lit, right? Because now he's discovered all this. Oh, he sees.
He did discover that she's now a CRS employee. We knew that.
Yes.
You know what I
So
mean?
he sees a picture that she has on the counter. He pulls it out of the frame, and it's really just some cut out of a magazine. So now he's questioning her. She's like, "Shh, they watching. We can't talk about this right now.
Right.
They watching us
Right.
right now. So we got to keep it on the hush. Let's leave, and then we'll talk about it."
So let me ask you this though. I'm gonna ask you this though. So same scenario, right? So we now know that this is a game that you're supposed to play with a group called CRS, right? And amongst this game, along the way, you find people who aren't who they say they are, and the chick tell you, "No, I work for them, but listen, you don't want to fuck with them though. Like they're trying to let you know, like you gotta just ride it out." How are you feeling at this point? Who do you sue?
Who do you bring up charges against, my nigga?
Because this is getting out of hand.
Bro, when she tells him we can't talk about it, they listening, and she points to the smoke detector. She says,
Not to mention, she tells you they've already drained everything, all your financial accounts.
yes, that's gone.
Gone.
That's gone.
You are literally on your own.
Now I'm gonna tell you where I'm mind fucked right now, because if I'm Nick, I'm shook. I don't know who I could trust, but at the same time, the only person I got talking to me is this chick. But I don't know if she being 100. so I don't know what to do. But mind you, he doesn't get too far before he kind of gets forced to make a move.
Right.
Because next thing you know, they get ran up on by people in CRS vans.
Yep.
Running up to the spot.
On some gang shit.
Real squad shit. And they busting through the walls, the doors. I'm talking about they letting off shots. Michael Douglas on the ground. Him and the chick sneak out. And they get ghost. So at this point, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who I can trust. I got this chick with me right now. I don't know if I can trust. And some cats run in, all black, mask, just busting.
But then you get to the point to where once you begin to trust Christine, right? She drugs you, bro.
Ain't that a bitch?
You get drugged. Once you finally find some clarity and some shit, You finally find somebody I can at least ride this out with. She done drugged me. What fuck CRS at this point?
Now look, this the grimy part, right? It's okay. Now in his perception, it's been 2 times right now that he could have split from Christine. It's the one time when she tried to ditch him at the restaurant, and then she came back when the guy had the heart attack, and then he kicked her out the car after they shot up the crib. He kicked her out the car, and she was like, "If you ain't got me, basically you screwed out here.
Right.
You screwed out here. I'm the only person fucking with you." So he starts to take off, hits the brakes. Fuck, throw that bitch in reverse.
Come on, man.
Come on, get in. Get in, bro. I'm out here solo dolo.
And I gotta stay alive right now.
You feel me? And then she make your ass a coffee and hit you with that okie doke. Next thing you know, you tripping out, faded.
You wake up in a coffin in a cemetery in Mexico.
In Mexico.
I'm
Okay.
tripping now.
Rewind. Right? Right before the drugs start to kick in on him, he on the phone with the lawyer. He already tripped with the lawyer. They done drain my accounts because he's been on the phone with the people. They say your balance is 0, nada, none. The lawyer calls him back. I got your message. I've been on the phone talking to these people for hours. They say everything's fine. Everything's intact. Your funds is good. The chick say, Christine say, who you talking to? I'm talking to my lawyer. He say everything's good. And then she say, he's in on it. Your lawyer in on it. Who can you trust? And then the lawyer says, tell me your exact location. Nah, bro.
What you mean?
What you mean?
No.
I can't do that, fam. I got a situation.
You know I can't do that. I'm calling you for a reason, fam.
I got a problem.
How did you tell me about this problem? But yeah, he wakes up in a cemetery in Mexico.
And come on, bro.
He had to sell the gold watch just to escape. Man, I know. He goes back to the mansion. Foreclosed. All the possessions are gone.
Everything.
He gets the hidden gun, and then of course he seeks out the ex-wife. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I thought this part right here I thought it was pretty interesting because when he's sitting with the ex-wife, you do begin to see the humility in Nick because like I'm going through some shit now, and I feel like the way I treated you was just wrong.
Look, I know what I did before was childish.
But
I done been hit with some real shit lately, and I'm looking at the world from a different perspective.
From a whole different angle now. So with that being said, I'm sorry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was a dick. # rich dick. I'm sorry.
You ain't deserve that. You ain't deserve none of that. You ain't deserve
none of that. But while he discovers Jim Feingold, who's the dude on the TV,
yes, promoting
some doctor's product.
Yes.
Who also happens to be the guy who welcomes the Nick to CRS in the beginning. He's a fucking actor.
Isn't that something? Ain't that something?
What? So now I'm tripping.
Now I'm super tripping. But mind you, my mind is blown because while I'm tripping, hold on, this is the dude from CRS. I don't know what to make of it.
Doing paid advertisements, bro.
I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it.
My God.
Because y'all got the Anchorman, and y'all got Lord knows who else. Y'all got fake apartments out here. I don't know how many fake housing units is out on this block right now.
And the funny thing about it is, he goes, no, how the fuck do I even find me here? You know what I'm saying? But turns out he goes, no. He's an actor.
He's an actor, bro.
He's an actor.
Like, he does that. Like, he's on a Pepsi commercial, fam.
Yeah, on top.
That's the dude from the Johnson & Johnson commercial.
In real life?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? But yeah, he's an actor. He works in television advertisements off top. He finds dude, and I think they're at some sort of aquarium or a zoo or some shit. At this point, Douglas ain't with the Nick Van Orton is not with the bullshit.
I done been shot at, fam. I done been shot at. My windows blown out.
Yeah.
I'm not with no shenanigans.
He's not with the
now.
bullshit. And, you know, and to touch on that real quick, he was somewhere in Chinatown, I'm going to assume. He's sitting there looking up something, and dude comes up with a knife, like, come on, give up the car, leave the keys, da-da-da. And I forgot what he says, But he pulls out, he like, listen, I'm ready to fucking explode right now. If we don't get on with this shit,
I'm not the one right
I'm
now.
not the one you're trying to rob right now. I'm very, 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 very loose.
I got time today.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
got
want no
time
problems
today.
today. I got time.
Like, I'll put so many bullets in your ass you won't even believe.
And
so dude got ghosted.
Dude said they paid me. They paid me.
Like, yeah,
I'm out.
I'm CRS dude. Peace.
I'm out. So everybody in this motherfucker that I've damn near met is CRS.
Yeah.
This is lit. It reminds me of at this point, I'm exaggerating it, but if I'm Nick, what it reminds me of is a John Wick movie. It reminds me of John Wick 2. You remember at the end when he was in the park?
Right.
And then everybody in the park freezes and looks at the nigga like, hold on,
Yes.
you telling me the city is in on this?
The whole population of this city?
All these niggas are CRS.
So
That's what you're telling me.
Subway cats over there looking at me right now, that's CRS too.
The nigga at the Walmart cash
This ain't legal,
register
bro.
is CRS.
This ain't legal, bro.
This ain't. My Uber driver might be goddamn CRS.
This ain't legal, bro.
Come on, man.
The damn cop is, nah, bro. Can't even do it.
They got an ambulance truck.
Can't even do
They
it.
got an ambulance truck, bro. They official.
So he catches up with dude. And dude pretty much guides him back to what we know as the CRS
Headquarters.
Yeah. And he goes through there, and it's like, no, we're in the third act, and I love how the movie kind of closes itself up, but we're in there, and they make their way to the CRS like lunchroom.
Yeah, that's what it looked. It looked like the EDR,
The
like
EDR and
the
shit.
employee eating area.
So when
and
you
shit.
scan the whole room, it's so many familiar faces in this motherfucker.
right, like hold on,
But it right there
didn't
in
you
the
give
cut.
me change at the gas station? Looking ass.
But right there in the cut,
Who
it's
you see?
Christine.
Christine, always lurking.
Now this part of that tripped me out. It's all a game at this point. So you see everybody in there. All right. So what the fuck is this shit? So he goes back there. He sees Christine, puts a gun to the back of her head. And everyone's
He
trying
ain't
to see
playing
what's
no
going
games
on.
at this point.
The security busts through the door and they start dumping.
Blasting. They hitting people. They ain't hitting Michael Douglas.
They hit their own
But
employees,
hit
right?
their own friendly fire.
I'm like, what is CRS? What is this? You know?
Because we're messing with an elite group of people.
Yes.
That'll bust shots in their own cafeteria
Kill
at their
their
own
own.
people to stop you right now.
Yeah.
So we're on to some real elite shenanigans.
So they get to the roof, and at this point right now, Michael Douglas is off his fucking rocker.
This is where the movie fakes me out.
Right. It fakes us all out.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I seen him die. Like the dude that died.
Yes.
I seen him die.
I seen him die. They bust at me. The house got torn apart by bullets. It's real. I'm not playing.
And then Christine looks at the gun like, you didn't get that from the security dude. That's like, he goes, no, I know, this is my private stash.
She said, wait, what?
She goes,
Where's that gun from?
Listen, he got a real fucking gun up
She
here,
hops on the
goddammit.
radio. She hops on the radio.
This is no games. He has a real gun on
He
him
got a
right
real
now.
firearm right now. Somebody get help.
So he got a gun on her and he's losing it. She's telling her, like, listen, this is the game. You reach the end of it. This is the game.
This is the end. She said, because they're on the roof, security and everybody is trying to get in on the other side of the door. He done put a bar in between the door. She's like, no, all your friends, everybody, your brother, everybody's on the other side of the door. This is all just a game. It's all just a game, Nick. He's not hearing this shit right now.
I'm not trying to hear that.
How can you believe that?
He said literally, like, yeah, your brother and all the party guests are telling you that they're right behind the door. And when the door opens, they yell happy birthday to you. This is just the game.
This is just a game.
Like, nah, son.
Nah.
I
don't believe, bro.
So when the door finally busts open and the first person you see is Conrad, Nick fires that shot.
He lets off. As soon as the door opened, he lets off.
But this is where, this is where shit gets kind of weird for me.
I'm going to say this before it gets strange. Mm-hmm. What I thought was going to happen at this point, what it looks like to me, it looks like all this shit was a game and the nigga accidentally kills his brother.
Shot his own brother.
And so he's reeling off this. Mm-hmm. I had all this shit going on tonight. I've been mind-fucked all night. I just killed my brother. Seen it just happen. Life is fucked up. Mm-hmm. He goes and pulls one from old dad. He walks right off the edge of the building.
Now stop right there. What happens after he does walk off the edge?
I thought it would have been a tragic but beautiful ending to a movie. I'd have been like, that's crazy.
Like, first of all, that's how the movie ends. That fucks my head up.
That
already,
messes me up,
right?
yeah.
However, if this is all part of the game, how can you be sure he was going to jump?
How can you be sure he was going to jump? How can you be sure he was going to jump at the area he
was supposed to jump from?
Right.
Fall through the exact plate. I'm sorry, the exact glass he's supposed to fall through. Land on the big landing spot he's supposed to land on.
They got a big airbag for him to land
ready
on.
for you to land on.
Mind you, we're on a roof, right? So what happens? We got 4 sides to this building. What happens if I go and I walk off one of the other 3 sides? Is there something waiting for me if I go to exit number 2? Is there something waiting for me if I jump off that end?
Plan B.
Yeah.
Move. You're on the wrong side. You're supposed to walk him off to the middle. I know, but he went to the right. We couldn't catch him. He just ran. Was it Nick? No. Stop.
We lost him.
Oh shit! How you better get that back out there quick? He falling for a minute. So you got time.
Okay, mind you though, at this point we got at least 50 niggas on payroll. There's probably other bags out there.
I'm quite sure if he did any other route out, there was a bag down there waiting.
There's got to be something to say.
But it just makes you like, are you sure you're gonna jump? Like, how can you be sure he was gonna jump?
Like, are you positive? No. Old boy says, what he say? Old boy says, the actor that he was in the meeting with initially with CRS, he says, I'm glad you jumped because if not, I was supposed to push you. I said, wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So he jumps.
He takes the leap.
He takes the leap.
And he takes a long fall.
It's a big building.
I'm like, man. I'm waiting for the smack. I'm like, man, don't show it. I don't
Splat.
I don't want you to show it.
You waiting for that splat. Me too.
He goes right through the glass ceiling onto the fucking cushion. Now, mind you, when you're watching this movie, you're waiting for this man to die.
Right.
You're watching this fall, waiting for this man to die.
Right.
You see him go through the glass ceiling, and you see the nigga land on a fucking airbag, and you're like, Well, wait, hold on. What just happened?
And you're like, listen, like, Nick, don't move now. Like, it's fiberglass, but it can still cut you.
You still get fucked up.
I'm like, what? What you mean?
What happened? Okay, keep the mentality of a man who was just ready to end his own life.
Who had thought he just ended his own life.
Thought he just took the great plunge.
At the moment of impact, yep, this is it, Lord.
This is it. And then opens his eyes.
And everybody that you thought, you're on a black landing cushion.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Talking about get up slow, Nick. Get up slow. Hold on. What you mean get up slow? This man just attempted suicide. He needs more than get up slow. Somebody needs to talk to this man
right now.
Somebody to get his man a counselor. He needs to talk to somebody. Y'all ain't see what just happened?
He just jumped from the roof.
So at this point we've gone from failed suicide attempt to birthday party.
So if that was you, how do you react to that?
If I'm Michael Douglas,
yes,
I'm probably still tripping. I'm probably still tripping with niggas.
You jumped. So once you made the opportunity, once you made the decision to jump, I just died. Cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna just take this little leap, let this air get in my wings.
I done woke up in the afterlife, boy. And it's a party for me, and they waiting for me. But I'm seeing all the niggas that I still had beef with right before I went to the afterlife. I'm tripping.
I'm still tripping with you.
Mind you, one of the first people he sees is his brother with the gunshot wound to the abdomen with the bloody front that he just shot before he hopped off the building. Get this man a therapist, bro. He's not ready for no party right now. Y'all throwing a bash for this man?
But you know what? I figure once they get him out, basically it's the curtain reveal.
Yeah.
Here comes Conrad, his fake bloody shirt.
Everything comes full circle.
You know, so obviously they probably figure eventually he's going to go for his gun. So let's go take out the fake bullets.
Right now.
Let's take out the real bullets, put the fake ones in there, just in case. She's like, nigga, that's a real fucking gun.
That's a real pistol.
Like, No, hey, listen, Redcon, some shit. Listen, he got a real gun up here.
Caught us off.
But he finally embraced the fact that life is too short to be tripping off the little shit, I guess, and everybody, friends, family, colleagues.
Everybody's there.
They're all there.
Is there. Everybody's there.
They're all there because they're all in on it.
Yeah. Everybody's in on it. The mayor's here. Everybody's fucking in on it.
Yeah.
David West is there. Everybody's there.
They're on it. They're hella in on it. So it's just questions about as far as how can you be so sure he was going to do what he was going to do?
How can you be so sure he was going to do that? And I got questions because now it makes me think. So I say, okay, what you want me to believe now is everybody was in on it. None of what was happening was actually real.
Right.
Okay. He said, or Christine actually said earlier, they were shooting blanks at us. There's my problem. I seen them tear her door apart, tear through the walls, go through the window of the car. You telling me these is blanks. But what happened if one of these motherfuckers hit me?
They really shoot some shit up.
It's going to be a problem.
Well, that's the movie. That's the game. Before we get into takeaways, do you think a game or a movie like this could be made in 2017?
Absolutely. I think it'd be a blockbuster too. Because it's a great movie. We talk about some negatives, but if you haven't seen the movie, I'm telling you, check it out. It's definitely worth your time. You're not going to regret it. It's a great thriller because the whole time you're going on the ride, you really don't know what's going on. You're just on the ride with Michael Douglas trying to find out what the hell is going on.
What is this?
Yes.
Right.
And I love thrillers, so this was like the perfect movie.
Man, I would like to see this movie remade, but then again, what we have is I'm cool with what we got.
I would like to see. I don't want to see a remake of this movie. I don't want to see a remake, but another like style kind of this, definitely, because that hit. That was one of the most original movies I've seen at that time.
Absolutely,
yeah, most definitely.
So takeaways with Nitty G. Who's getting your That Guy award? That guy
definitely goes to my nigga Michael Douglas. I wanted to give it to the actor just on GP because he played multiple roles. But granted, a lot of people are doing that. Michael Douglas though, best goddamn performance, and he's the only person I could really rock with while I'm watching the movie as a viewer.
You really like root for because the only person that's real.
Yeah, I'm like at any other time, I might have shot a nigga, prematurely. Like,
chop.
Yeah,
no problem.
I can't deal with that. It's too much stress.
Who's getting your That Chick award?
That chick, I'm gonna give to Kristen. I'm gonna give to Kristen. I'm gonna give her extra 2 points just because she said I ain't got no panties on. I said okay. So if I'm in the game, I don't know what's going on. The chick on which said she ain't got no panties on, I say, all right, this could go one of two ways. It could be a real bad night, or this might be good.
In between all this danger.
Right.
Who's getting your This Fool award?
This Fool. I gotta say, the nigga that had the heart attack.
Yeah.
That I gotta say. I say that only because when the nigga got ghost, bro, like, it's a real moment, but I was dying, bro.
But even he got ghosts. Like,
where
everybody go? Where boy go?
Where is everybody? That nigga gets it.
Okay. Cut that out. Anything you want to cut out the movie?
I don't think there's nothing I would cut out, bro. If I was to cut anything out, it would probably be when the end. But for this movie, that's what makes this movie the game.
Right.
But like just the way it ended for me, I was like, I don't know. Y'all want me to believe a lot right now. Y'all asking me to buy a lot right now.
And what about your iconic scene?
The fall. The rooftop.
The
rooftop scene.
Yeah.
That shit, because that's the height of the movie. Like, I'm on edge of my seat.
Goes out like his pops.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made it so ill is when I thought that's how the movie was ending. It was so ironic because it seemed like that's what we were trying to avoid really by playing the whole game.
And we got right to that moment.
To that moment. But it was beautiful cinema though. This shit was amazing.
For me, my That Guy award is going to Nick. Like I said, he's the only real motherfucker.
He's the only real nigga in the mix.
That you can only truly follow to get through the situation that he's in.
Everybody else is questionable.
Exactly. That chick award goes to Catherine. She convinced me on several occasions that she wasn't with CRS, and then she was with CRS, but she's trying to break away from them because they're evil.
She had like 3 character arcs.
I was like, yo, you good.
you
good.
You got me too to fool me once.
Yeah,
Shame on you.
So, yeah, exactly. So I believe that. I believe her a lot. This full award, I was gonna go to Conrad, but you know what? He did it for the sake of his brother, so I can't give it to him. It goes to the actor because your ass know when you're not doing CRS shit, you're also a working actor, bruh.
Bro.
They gonna see you somewhere doing something.
You know you on this Burger King commercial, bro. How you gonna be CRS? Now, what would have happened if alternate reality? What would have happened if Michael Douglas would have walked into the CRS office at the jump and been like, "Ain't you the nigga from what's the name commercial?
The pay advertisement
What you doing?
about cream."
So you just do that part time. You part time. Okay, you good though.
So this is you.
That's
and
cool.
And you do commercials on the side.
This your full time gig. Okay, that's dope.
Does it not pay well? It look like it pays well.
It looks swanky in here. Like everybody in here look like they got 401k.
And a hefty one at that. Cut that out. I wouldn't cut anything out because I felt like if you did, you miss parts of the game that you're not supposed to miss.
That's true. No, it's true.
You gotta like really look for these clues, bro. Like it's a series like a mystery, right? Mm-hmm. And then like you, my iconic scene has to be that rooftop scene because when I rewatched it, I thought the movie ends with them on the rooftop.
Yes.
And he said, "Oh, all right, but you gotta, happy birthday, Nick." Da, da, da. The minute he opens the door, Nicky busts off that shot, killing Conrad. I'm like, oh fuck.
And you don't know what's going on. So when she's telling you, everybody, all your friends, your brother, everybody's behind the door, you're hesitant to trust her, but at the same time, you don't know.
You just don't know.
I know somebody come through that door too quick, I'm busting a shot.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
You did. Oh, that type of shit.
Oh,
so.
Conrad.
So for me, and then of course he jumps off the roof. Like you said, we're trying to avoid this. You know what I'm saying? But he literally goes out like his pops at that moment, right? Iconic things to me, bro.
I'm a change mine from the fool. I'm gonna change it from the guy who had the heart attack to Conrad. Actually,
The fool?
yeah.
Wow.
And I say that because while the movie's fucking great, he gave his brother the gift certificate to play the game, to give his life some type of value, give him a different perspective. And there was an airbag there to catch him, and there was a party afterwards. But let's rewind. You really got your brother to the mindset that your father was in to say fuck it all. That's really what happened. You really drove the nigga.
Yeah, you got him to that point.
You got your brother to the point that he would attempt to commit suicide. He thought he was ending the shit.
Wow. All right, let's bang out his quick hits, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Deborah Kara Unger fractured a bone in her foot and jumped into a dumpster infested with real rats while working on this film.
Hey, that was kind of one of my favorite scenes, actually. That to me, that's the cliche movie scene, isn't it? You're somewhere high, you're on a high building, a high ledge, or you jump out the window into a dumpster. How come the dumpster's never empty in movies? Well, there's always cushy trash.
Let's be real. If the dumpster wasn't empty, it would hurt.
This is facts.
Like
I seen one movie.
At that point, you're just jumping from a high point into a big old thing of metal.
When is it trash day? How come there ain't never...
When do you take these bitches out?
When do you clean it? How come there's never no broken TVs in this motherfucker or nothing like that?
Listen, I'd rather jump into a trash with like dirty diapers and soft shit than like a bunch of TV and glass and crack pipes.
This is facts.
If I had to jump out of,
if I have to jump, I'd rather jump in the baby dude.
Yeah. David Fincher originally planned to make The Game before Seven. But once Brad Pitt became available for the latter, Fincher shelved this film until Seven's filming was done.
Brad Pitt got pulled.
Yeah, he got
Brad
pulled.
Pitt got pulled.
Yeah, he got pulled.
He'll get your movie shelved.
Yeah, and Seven was dope. Seven was dope. Jodie Foster was originally signed to play Michael Douglas' sibling in the movie. However, Foster changed her mind and wanted to appear as Douglas' daughter instead. I'm like they're the same age.
I feel like, yeah.
Okay, whatever.
It's kind of strange.
It is strange. Douglas and director David Fincher were very opposed to this change, so the part went to Sean Penn instead. Foster promptly sued Polygram to the tune of $54.5 million, even though her Egg Pictures was one of the film's production companies.
Wow. I could actually see Foster as Christine, too.
Yeah. The matter was fortunately settled out of court. Douglas, who is a personal friend of Foster, said that it didn't seem right for him to play Foster's father, given that there is only 18 years age difference between the two. Ironically, Douglas has played Foster's father. He did so in the Disney film Napoleon and Samantha back in 1972 at the start of both of their careers.
Yeah, see, now we're going way beyond my date of birth.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Never even heard of it.
Never seen it.
Conrad's use of the pseudonym Seymour Butts and Nicholas' response of Under the Bleachers by Seymour Butts is a reference to the joke series A Book Never Written featured in Boy's Life, the original magazine of the Boy Scouts of America.
Didn't know that.
In search for a perfect engine sound for Nicola's 7 Series BMW, one member of the sound editing team located in Sausalito, California, actually borrowed his high school friend's Actually borrowed his high school friend's BMW 540 for half the day for shooting.
Here's my thing, though. I get that. That's dope. We 48 million in. We could get that car if we really want it.
Yeah.
It's cool to get it from the homie, but it's unnecessary.
It's all good. Homie hookups are great. Jeff Bridges was offered the role of Conrad Van Orton after Jodie Foster dropped out of the part and it was rewritten as a male character. I'm good with Sean Penn.
Sean Penn killed it.
Yeah. Now this one tripped me up. The game is essentially a modern retelling of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Both tell the story of a rich, lonely man who, on a holiday, birthday or Christmas, views scenes representing the past, present, and future, leading to him reevaluating his life and changing for the better.
I didn't get that till
That's
right
right.
now. That's kind
right.
of dope.
That's kinda
That's
dope.
ill, though.
Yeah.
Now I can see that. Now that you broke it down like that, I can see. That's ill.
And star San Francisco 49ers linebacker Keena Turner has a cameo as a SFPD officer when Nicholas and Christine are taken by ambulance. I remember seeing him.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him.
Getting there with your wife. That ain't my wife, bro.
I don't even know her, bro.
No, nobody here.
Well, that's it, man. This has been too much fun. Nitty G.
Man, it's been a
Thank
blast,
you,
bro.
my brother, man.
It's my pleasure, fam. My
Absolutely.
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Go ahead and plug yourself one more time.
Man, see me on Twitter. See me on IG. See me on Snapchat. Nitty Official. At Nitty Official. I like to keep it simple for y'all, man. Hit your boy up, man. Let me know what's good.
Word. You can find me on all the social media simply at I am J Alonzo. That's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. You talk to me and I'll talk back. The Facebook group, Back to the Classes A Movie Talk group, is up and popping. Jump in and join the conversation. Of course, holla at us on iHeartRadio, BeatNetworkOnline.com, where you get all your links to your other favorite podcasts, as well as all the current events, as well as merchandise.
Believe it.
Get yourself a cup.
Get yourself a shirt.
Get yourself a shirt off top. And that's about it, man. It's been too much fun, man. Once again, shout out to my dog, Nitty G.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the whole Beat Network, the whole iHeartRadio crew.
Big
We'll
ups
see
to
y'all.
Beat Network, man. Doing it.
Absolutely. We'll see y'all next week. Back to Classics. We out!